And now, The Bonfire with Big J. Okerson and Robert Kelly.
Bobby, you see me trip that black dude out when I knew who sang the song?
Yeah.
He thought it was Anita Baker.
He actually came in and rolled his eyes. He looked at you, looked at me, looked at Lou, and went, what?
I wasn't twerking yet.
Yeah.
Then he locked his eyes in. You want to see them eyes unroll and lock in? When I was dropping it down low.
This song, I can make love to this.
It's a great tune.
It's a great tune. We're back. It's The Bonfire.
If Christine wasn't going to be in the car with me later, I would thump this.
Why can't she do it?
This won't be fun.
Why?
I don't know.
You got to stop saying Christine's not fun.
No, it's not. This has nothing to do with Christine not being fun. This song just doesn't do anything for her.
She just sits there?
Yeah.
It's better than what Dawn does. She starts snapping her fingers. Ugh. I want to break her
To the
thumb.
song?
Yeah, she'll go like this. I remember one time we were in the car, and I was in the back seat, and her and her girlfriend up front, and they had, what's that song? Gangster, Gangster. It's all about reality, isn't it? What's that song?
I don't know. I'm having a hard time.
NWA, Gangster, Gangster. She, in the middle, talking to a friend, I asked a question, turned around, she answered the question, and in the song she went, Gangster, Gangster. It's all about reality. And I was like, ugh.
Probably I would describe him as my first mentor, whether he knew it or not, from Philly when I started comedy. For sure. I don't know how long he was doing comedy at that point. He brought, nice, drop it like it's hot, dude. Drop it down low. That Adina Howard got you worked up. We can buck. But when I first saw him on stage, like he was hosting all the 4 weeks that I went and didn't go on and chickened out. And he was part of the reason I was chickening out. I'm like, I've never heard of this guy before in my life, and he's so good. It was just like his stage confidence. That's what he had. He had like very like confident. He wasn't worried or scared of anything that was going on or nervous in any way. It was pretty cool.
He's a killer.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lou. He actually, I was all set today, by the way.
Yeah.
I had some issues.
Would you like to address them still? And he's gonna reschedule for soon.
I think we could address them as a teaser, maybe, to when he comes back on.
Okay.
So maybe the fans will have some context. You like that, Jacob?
I like that. Loves the shit out of that.
He loves a context. Oh God, he loves it. Yeah, dude. I had a couple things. They went into a couple things. It kind of went into the thing. One of the things isn't his thing, but he was part of it.
Ooh.
So.
What was it?
Well, let's go to the first thing.
It was the Black Peanut Gallery at Keith Special?
That's the first thing. I mean, I wanted to call a manager like I was at Alamo Draft House at a movie.
I genuinely mean this when I say this. I can't believe that comics were doing that at a special.
It bugged me. He was right behind me. And I almost said, shut the fuck up. And then of course I turned around and I was like, I shouldn't do that. Because I'm going to have to fight a whole round table of Philly comics.
You went, DeRay, am I right? Nailing it. I want to turn around and tell him to shut the fuck up. What I said was, right?
Yeah. I just started yelling out too. Yep, it's right, son.
Papa Keith.
Papa, the Godfather, you the man.
Yeah. Mine was, we had Derek Gaines at mine, and Derek Gaines was standing, pumping fist, standing on couch, pumping fist.
It ruined the fucking experience.
I don't think it's going to cause a problem in the special itself, but it was batshit behavior for a taping of a special.
Well, whatever nerdy white editor, it's going to cause a problem for him.
Because he's going to feel racist with every edit.
Yeah, he's going to want to...
They go, basically, here's my notes. Leave in the funny. Take out all the black shit in the audience.
Yeah, exactly. Take out the Jerry Springer screaming.
If you wouldn't mind getting rid of all that black shit going on in the audience, that would be appreciated.
Buddy, it was so... I'm sitting there, and the first one...
Preach! That is! Yeah. That is!
Yeah, dude, this isn't black church.
It was crazy.
Crazy. And to the point where I was so annoyed, I was doing that turn around, look with the eyebrow and, looking...
Oh, the disgruntled white?
Yeah, I was turning around.
That's your birthright.
It is my birthright.
To be able to look back at minorities with a face that should tell them, you're not behaving whitely right now.
The only problem was when you turn around, it was all them.
Yeah. He goes, "Hey, you guys, killing it."
Yeah.
You just put your thumbs up. He goes, "You guys are doing great back
Yeah,
there."
it's not like you're at a Marvel movie where you kind of have the numbers on your side.
No, I remember Christine one time thinking she was disappointed in what she deemed to be racism from me, and then eventually had to like succumb to the same logic, not racism. We went to go see Batman versus Superman at the Mall of America movie theater, nighttime, 10 o'clock movie, I think. And we were going in, and we were running in already. Several black. Actually, it was a pretty mixed bag, but predominantly black teenagers and a few white teenagers who were leaning black more than the black guys were leaning right.
Yeah.
And I said, I was like, wait, I go, let's go to the 11 o'clock. This is not going to be good. And they go, oh, stop it. Like, you're being racist and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not going to enjoy the movie because I'm going to like I'm going to be waiting for everything they do.
Your instincts.
And they're going to do it.
Your instincts went off.
And they're like, oh. And everyone goes like, no, this is ridiculous. And I went, okay, all right, we'll go to this one. Then we sat down. Then a few more black people came in, more than one of them holding babies
and Chinese food.
I'm sure there was Chinese food in the diaper bag. They brought the babies just so they could load the diaper bag up with other foods.
Yeah, they ate into popcorn, dude.
Yo, give me my Subway sandwich.
Yo, where's that lo mein?
Yeah, they rolled in a stroller.
Where's my General Tso chicken? They came with babies. What'd you say?
I said they rolled in a stroller.
Yeah, and I was just like, and I looked at everybody that was with us, and I was like, can we go to the 11 o'clock? And they were like, okay.
Did you get up and leave?
Yeah.
That's racist.
The movie hadn't started yet. In fact, it was more racist because the lights were bright and on still, and they sat down, and we were like, yeah, everybody up.
Yeah.
Let's go. This ain't happening. I'm not sitting here waiting for this all night.
Well, did you mumble a different excuse? We're at the wrong. Is this? This isn't.
No.
We're in the wrong movie.
No. I stared down everybody that was with us in a sense to be like, remember what you guys said about me out there? And now we all agree, right? This is too much. This is not. We would not enjoy it if we watched it in this capacity. By the way, saw the movie when I was younger. I grew up in a pretty black neighborhood. There's movies you want to go see. It's my same argument with you don't want to go to a black staffed Wawa. They don't care about Wawa. It's not from where they're from. I get that. But you want a black staff at Waffle House. If you get a bunch of fucking white people working at a Waffle House, what the fuck is this? I want Greeks at a diner. I want all that shit.
You want Arabs at a gas station in
God
Jersey?
damn right I do. Pump it quick.
Yeah, you don't want any conversation?
No conversation.
No, you don't want a happy old white guy that's doing this just as a side gig?
They don't expect a tip. I don't give them one.
How you doing,
Pump
guys?
my gas, you fucking Arab.
Yeah, you just
and I push hard on the A. Arab.
There's certain jobs you want certain people to have.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah. And no, for sure.
Starbucks, I don't mind a mixed batch of people, but I do want that lesbian white manager who's happy to be there.
No, and I need a pretty white girl with like docile tattoos.
Yeah. I definitely want a gay guy at Starbucks.
Absolutely.
I want him.
But it can't be a flamboyant gay because he's the star of the show now.
Yeah, exactly.
And everything slows down because fucking Fancy Pants over here's got to do his plies through the goddamn milk section. Just fucking.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, you know what? Trans gay.
Man, a flamboyant gay slows it down, man.
His conversation.
It's like, you haven't seen milk pour till you see me pour milk. Fierce kick, power slap, split, pour, foam, and he's got to draw fucking cocks in your foam and all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yep. You want certain people at certain places.
Certain people at certain places.
Chinese restaurant, I see a white guy working there, I'm out. If I see a white waiter, I'm gone.
Yeah,
they went too far.
And like I say, there's certain movies that to this day, a horror movie, I'll see in a black theater all day long.
100%.
All day long.
Yeah, it's the best.
All day long. That heightens the experience because I have a hard time suspending disbelief. But these black people believe they're watching a documentary in real time.
Yeah, they're like me.
They think they can affect the outcomes. No, you're different. You want to run and hide from the thing. They want to get involved and be like, bitch, No, stop. Why would you, man? That they wouldn't do that like that.
Black people are very logical when it comes to horror movies. They're just like, don't. Why would you open that fucking door?
And it makes it fun.
That's why I don't. When it's all black people in a horror movie, I don't buy it because the movie would be over the first little creak in the floor that would sell the house.
Well, it's why they get killed right away in the movie, because they would spend the rest of the movie, if they were not the first one killed, they'd be like, let's go. Let's go.
It's done.
And everyone's like, well, we're not leaving without Tim. It's like,
Fuck
no,
Tim.
we're leaving. Fuck Tim.
Tim's a piece of shit.
Tim's gone.
Tim brought us here to his stupid mom's cabin. Fucking thing's horting with demons. We're out.
He told us that this place was fucking haunted.
Yeah, we drove in a broken Chevy. Things were going to happen, dickhead. I got a brand new Jeep. We should have took that.
Why don't we take my Jeep?
Yeah, dude.
I don't want to put the miles on my Mercedes C-Class. Yeah, no, that's for sure. So it's like, but a superhero movie, I want to watch it.
No.
I don't want to live it.
Star Wars, great watching with the black crowd.
Really?
Yeah, because they laugh and it fucks up all the nerds. I actually saw what was it? When we saw Star Wars when Princess Leia and Han Solo met for the first time again in the latest one.
Sure.
And he went up to her and she was just a dumpy Princess Leia.
Oh, yeah.
And Hans was still smoking Hans. And they walked up and then he hugged her and they were like, motherfucker, give that fat bitch a kiss. He's like, Hans don't like
Give that fat bitch a kiss.
You don't like fat Princess Leia. You're a piece of shit, Hans. It was funny, dude.
Oh, I think my first experience with that was
right there. Look at this is the moment they meet. They meet again. Look at they're looking at each other and they don't. And he just hugs her.
and look, that svelte robot.
Fuck you.
CP3O.
Oh, you know what?
C3PO.
Suck it. I would have rather been the little round one that rolls.
BB-8?
Yeah,
Bobby 8?
Yeah, Bobby 8.
Oh, why didn't you make him Bobby 8 if you're going to
Look at-
fat robot
here it is
him?
right
At least
here.
make him like a Roomba.
So they're just staring at each other. They haven't seen each other in years. They used to fuck all the time on the Millennial Falcon, whatever the fuck it's called.
Falcon?
Falcon. There you go.
Well, it was Bobby. It was the one that is a word.
No, you're
Like
right.
Falcom
No,
is not
Falcon.
a word.
No, you're right.
So it was the one that was a word.
You're right. Good for you, Jay. You got another one. Chalk it up on you fucking nerd. I'm smarter than
There's no
everybody in the
nerd
room.
to that. You went Falcom
Hi.
or Falcon?
Yeah.
It's the one that's actually a word.
Yeah, suck it, Jay. You're right. You know what? I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Did you say superstitious or snaptapulous?
I say snaptapulous. Play it again. Let me see it. It's so funny.
It doesn't.
That
get
was
to the
it doesn't
I
get
tried to work on a joke on that years ago and it never worked, but like the concept to me was so funny is when people don't hear what you say, like just say you didn't hear me. Don't try to when they repeat it back. And like, did you say bowling ass crack fuck your mom? I'm like probably not, right? That's not a sentence. Like why would you repeat that back is the idea. Princess Leia did look busted up. She died not long after that.
Yeah, she was still doing blow and shit in her fucking.
No.
Yeah,
At
dude.
this time?
Yeah,
Yeah,
heart
she
attack on a
had,
plane.
yeah,
and she was
dude.
on drugs.
Yeah, she was.
Really? That's where she died from?
There's a
Nice.
There's a documentary.
I thought it
on
was about her getting it together, though.
No, she wasn't getting it. You watch the documentary.
Who was her
She
mom? Her
think
mom
she
was someone
tried to.
famous.
Debbie Reynolds.
Debbie
Debbie
Reynolds.
Reynolds.
Yeah, she. Debbie Reynolds looked better than her in the documentary.
But they did coke together, right?
I don't know.
Weren't
but-
they those people? Like Liza Minnelli and her mom just fucking doing blow and hanging out with gays.
Her urn is a Prozac pill.
What is it?
Her urn's a Prozac pill.
Yeah, she didn't
She
give a
was
fuck.
awesome. Carrie Fisher was awesome.
She was very punk rock, dude.
Well, she
was-
did that. She did a whole like one woman show.
Yeah.
But wasn't it about being clean now?
Yeah, I mean, she had her. She
Man, you got
battled
it. You got it. Drugs must be so awesome if you do a one woman show and you go, "This is my legacy." I am going to jump back on the shit though. I'm not going to give that up. Now that I got all this one woman show money.
She had cocaine,
was a great-
opiates, and ecstasy in the autopsy.
Yeah, bitch was 80.
Dude, she rules.
She went out like
she's-
a trooper, man.
Yeah, she
was
did
awesome.
Skankfest drugs.
It's her party.
Dude, Carrie Fisher would have killed
She
at
was
fucking Skankfest. We should let her do a one-woman show. She goes, but that was because last time I did coke, but that was a long, long time ago in a world far, far away. Cocaine,
We're having a
opiates,
party,
and
man.
ecstasy. And she did them all on the plane.
Yeah.
All in her system.
Who the fuck
for
is
her.
that? Is that Yoda?
What
It's called wishful drinking.
Who's that guy?
What the fuck is that?
What is that?
I don't know who that is.
That's
Is that Senator
that's
Palpatine?
I think it's her brother.
Leia, carry your journey to the dark side is complete.
He's just up there. That's not an urn. That's a vessel. He's going to shoot it into a Death Star to make it work. I
will turn you into a robot. I don't know why I'm putting some weird Spanish accent on it.
She was so cool.
Yeah, who is that freaky dude?
Her brother.
Jesus.
It is her brother.
Wow, he
Todd Fisher.
He's
He's the one who's alive.
He's the one that didn't make it in the business.
Did you watch that bit?
He's an editor.
Did you watch that bit I sent you of Tony Roberts? When he goes,
yeah.
I mean, I have to add, but he's talking Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
He goes, Michael Jackson dead. Bobby Brown's still living. He goes, this motherfucker dead. This motherfucker's alive.
That was funny.
He's so funny. Tony Roberts, he announced?
Yeah.
Tony Roberts is
Very
going to be at
excited.
Skankfest this year. First time at Skankfest.
That's great.
Very, very exciting.
So anyways, this Touré guy, that he was bugging me. And I love Touré.
Mhm.
Love him.
Sure.
You know, he did though, when I played Philly Punchline, I showed up and he was middling for me, which was like, what the fuck are you doing, dude?
Local work.
Yeah.
He lives there.
I know, but he's a fuck.
When was it?
He's a killer. He actually
Was
came
it
out.
quarantine time? Like around then?
No. He went up and he was murdered. He was trying.
Blow you off stage?
He was trying. He actually came up to me after, I think, the third show.
That's
It was
his
like,
home base, too.
Yeah, he was like, "Yo, man, you really kicking it. You killing it after me, dude. That's impressive." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Thank you.
Dude? Yeah, I guess. Thanks. It's my fucking show. I'm headliner. I do this too.
The crowd seems to be my audience. So.
Yeah. But I got into some shit with him.
Really?
Not with him directly, but at my last show Saturday, Mush was Punchline. Mush was hosting.
Suarez.
I close. Thank you. Good night. Boom. Right. Great show. Mush comes up. I'm in trouble. What do you mean fucking trouble? What? I was supposed to bring up Dion Cole. What? I guess Touré brought Dion Cole, who I don't really know. I know of him a little.
Sure.
At the time, he was a
Very
writer.
cool.
Yeah, I guess he was wearing a poncho.
No, I don't know how cool of a person. He was very cool. I did get to watch him work one day on set of Cabin, though. I got to observe his work.
Yeah. I forgot. He cabined you. Oh shit.
Here's the one. Guys, it's like, back then guys had to worry about going to war, so they would have to do it. What?
Dude. So I come off stage. Oh, I wish he was here. I come off stage and Mush is like, yeah, they yelled at me because Dion's mad because I didn't bring him up. I just closed the show. And I was
He's
like,
supposed to go up after you?
I go, why the fuck was he going to go up after me? What is that shit? And he's like, I don't know.
It's your headline weekend.
Buddy. So I had to go up to Dion. He's kind of frustrated or whatever. I was like, yo, man, I didn't know you wanted to go on. I didn't know you were here. And he's like, yeah, that's all right. Cool. Something like that.
Don't worry about it.
But I was like, who the fuck does that? It's like, dude, I get it if it's maybe Chappelle or I don't know, but not even. Who goes up after the headliner on their headline weekend? And what are you going to do? Time? You're going to anticlimactic my show?
Also, I'm not sure if your audience was really going to be familiar with Blackish. They're going to call him the Old Spice guy. He's the Old Spice guy.
I mean, I said anticlimactic.
I told you.
Thank you. That was good. I mean, I should have got something on that. If you're going to hit me on the ones I don't get right, give me the ones I do get right.
You're impressed with yourself for anticlimactic?
A little bit.
Okay.
I mean, not anymore because you fucking downed it on that one.
Well, I didn't know that was a big one for you.
Anticlimactic?
Sure.
It's a lot of syllables, kid, and I use it in the right way.
Dude, as your life goes so great that you don't use the term anticlimactic. I say that almost after everything I do in my life. I go, well, that was anticlimactic.
No, I don't. But I was kind of fucked up about it. First of all, why would you get mad at I mean, he's nervous. The kid's a new comic. He's hosting. He doesn't know I'm his guy. He came with me. And he's supposed to fuck me. He did the right thing.
Sure.
He ended the show. Fuck it, I'm not doing it. He just...
Absolutely.
And then he's going to go up and do what? 10 minutes, half hour, whatever. So now all the people that paid to see me have to make a choice. Like, I gotta go. I got a babysitter. Do we stay and watch this guy? And what if he's just working shit out? Now the show stinks. You know what I mean? It's like a weird thing to do.
He should have asked you to do a guest spot, but he should have asked you to do a guest spot before you went on. It's actually crazy that was his plan, was to just tell the host to bring him up without even talking to you about it.
Not even talking to me, and then sitting there and watching me do an hour, right? Thinking you're going up after me. To what? To show the crowd how it works? What are you going to go up after me? I just killed. What are you going to go up?
It's weird.
Is it a test? Are you trying to, I'll show you, I'll show you what? I don't know. It's weird.
It was done to me once. It was Norm Macdonald. Little different for sure, but I'm saying, but also like
Norm's a legend.
I was super stoked to go watch Norm Macdonald, and all he did, by the way, was go on stage and start one joke, and just I think I told this before on the show, but he went up on stage and he goes, "I was trying to buy apples the other day, and it's hard now. So many kinds of apples." And then he just named brands of apples until people left. I mean, 20 minutes. You got your golden delicious, regular delicious.
That's for comics only.
Fiji. I don't know why I was like, why do you waste time going up? He didn't try a joke. He just ran the crowd off with naming apples until they just left one at a time.
That's weird.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious, but it's a
very weird.
It's inside.
He
comedy.
came from somewhere else to do it.
But look, if the guy came up to me before the show, hey, you mind if I jump on? I'd be like, go on before me. I don't give a fuck. Do whatever you want. You go on. Absolutely. I don't even know the guy. I don't even know of him. I know the name kind of. It's not like a household name. I know he's
pretty popular. Or like I'd say it's like pretty
TV
black
popular.
stuff though. Am I right? Black Lou, black me up.
Yeah, I mean,
he's on Blackish. He's on the show Blackish. Is what he's saying. But he was also he was actually. I'm wrong about that. He was like big on Conan for a long time.
He's a writer. He's a writer
on Conan for a long time.
Right. I didn't know him, and I would never. Like as a comic in the biz, you're a headliner. I don't know, but it's weird. Like I would never go to another comics thing who I don't know.
In a million years, I would never do this
and
either.
say, "Yo," to the club people, "Yo, get me up." What? It's kind of
After a headline.
after the headliner. It's kind of like, "Fuck you, you ain't shit, I'm the shit."
That was the T.I. thing with Godfrey.
What was that?
Jacob drinking.
Me. I usually mute it.
Jacob,
Don't give me your stare, Lou. I'm not even looking.
No, I'm
at
not trying to give you a stare. I just actually I've been meaning to tell you this. We're getting lots of emails, and all of them are negative about how much you drink on microphone.
I don't.
Yeah.
People are wound up. I know, and when you say the things that we do, I always say that we don't either. So
Yeah.
that probably feels like that now, right? That
That
you're going,
one I
you don't
did.
do it very much.
You're.
Yeah.
I
Jacob
apologize.
has to replenish
a lot of emails.
his liquids.
Yeah,
He's very dehydrated.
I had to change emails because it was flooded. I couldn't look at one more negative email about this show. Couldn't find one positive thing.
It's true.
They're talking about is
It's
Jacob
true.
and his slurping.
Yeah, it's gulping.
I told you
gulping.
when you told me that all my years in comedy clubs, the only time I ever saw that happen was Gabriel Iglesias was on his Tuesday night at Comedy Match Club, and Robin Williams came
Yes.
by. And that was like, and Gabriel Iglesias was like, he knew about it, I think, before he went on. I think there was some signal to him. I don't know if it happened in the middle, but
Tuesday night, not Saturday
It wasn't
headline.
even, yeah, it's not even like a full, he wasn't doing a weekend. He had like a standing Tuesday.
It kind of was like, even the club, like, okaying that was kind of weird to me.
It's bad shit,
And-
but it's no, it's very, very weird.
It gets worse.
Oh no,
It gets worse.
what happened? Then he kissed Dawn on the face and slapped her ass.
That would be better. Go to my Tonight Show, please.
You know what time?
It's towards the end.
That's Bobby. I'm Jay. And to get our full show, sign up for a SiriusXM subscription at SiriusXM.com/bonfire. Support our show. Don't be some jerk off just taking the free stuff. Let them know you want us to be here forever.
Or we won't.
Or we won't.
Subscribe.
We're looking over this. This is the sound of looking.
This is the sound of looking.
Jacob, please take a sip. Jacob, dead air. Drink, please.
Yeah, it's before that. Right before that. Right. I think it's
God.
right near there.
thank
No, it's right
Christ.
after that.
Jacob, filling the
Right,
dead air.
right here.
Thank
Right
you
here.
so
Yeah.
much.
There you go.
That's a real number.
Yeah, right before that. Right before that. Okay. Here we go. Here's one of my. You would call it a signature bit, where other comics were like, "Yo, dude, that's a great bit. I love that bit."
Oh, yeah.
Is that me doing marshmallows? No.
It's the Marshmallow stance.
It's the same voice.
It's not in there.
It is the Marshmallow stance, though.
That's all I do. That's my thing.
A flourish?
The marshmallow stance.
The marshmallows flourish?
That's one of my signature stances. The marshmallow stance. I mean, come on, bro. There we go.
If my hair is always gonna be hair.
I heard it.
I have 30 summers left. Yeah, that's a real number. I don't have time for crappy people in my life.
Bang, that's it. That's all you need. There you go. Now, I'd like to present, that's Exhibit A. Mm-hmm. I would like to present Exhibit B. Now, I did this first. Okay. This was on first. Now, months later, my feed goes nuts. And all of a sudden, I'm directed to go watch this.
And what are we watching, Bobby? This is Dion.
Dion Cole.
I'm getting
Netflix
to it.
Special.
I'm slow rolling it.
Charlene's Boy.
Mr. Impatient Context Provider.
Context.
I got it. It's coming.
Jacob, have a sip.
We have hours left.
Jacob, treat yourself to a sip, would you?
It's Wednesday. Relax. This is Dion Cole's special. This is after my special.
Okay.
This is now. I don't know. Look.
Is this on your special?
I did this. This was going to be in my special. I did this for the Tonight Show.
Okay.
Okay. And then I was directed to watch this, and.
But you did it that
first.
night.
I did it that night. That was part. It was like one of my. Look, man. In my act, I tell stories. I go off. I act stuff out. Blah blah blah.
Marshmallows.
Yeah, we do the marshmallow stance.
Stance, the flourish.
Yes. A couple of those. Right? A couple of those come out.
By the way, that was a different one.
Yeah.
You have two.
And then
you hit up.
Wow. Yeah.
Yo, I bet you eat pussy like a motherfucker.
Oh, dude, I do. Dude, I'm good. That's what I do right here. Ready?
Oh, dude.
Damn.
That's like getting your box munched by the Micro Machines guy.
Damn.
Oh! I came sensitive now.
Oh, I'm good. And then I go like this. Hey. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Is this it?
That hurt. I know. Right here, didn't it? It hurt me every time I say it.
Oh, he didn't say it.
You got 30 of these motherfuckers left.
This is just before it.
God damn it.
That's before it. 30.
Why are we watching on TikTok?
Because I didn't have it on the queue on the full special and there's no subtitles. So I tried to find it as a clip.
Christine murdered your whole bit.
Yep. It's all
like
right,
she was on your defense team, and
we
she
had
left
it
the
up.
dossier.
We had it up. Maybe
it was right up.
it was right up. So
I couldn't have seen him in those yellow leather pants more.
all of a sudden, I got 30 summers left.
Is it same punchline or just same concepts?
I mean, same concept, same number.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Oh no, I'm not debating that. I'm just saying, how deep does it go? Is he saying was the word 30 summers? Or is the concept of the bit the same?
The whole bit was, yo, man, I got 30 summers left. I don't got time for this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got time to fuck around. Like, that's the bit. 30 summers left is such a great punch. I'm not patting myself on the back, but when you come up with a good one, it's one of your, you're like, that's the bit. You know what I mean? That's the bit. Dude, I love that fucking bit. Great. Love it. Thanks. And that was my bit. All of a sudden, right there.
He just took it.
I got 30 summers left. It's like the same number.
Yeah, but it doesn't like the punches are different though. But that's
21 summers left. Isn't funny. 16 summers, not as funny.
No, correct.
39 summers left. Nope.
So Dion Cole stole from you.
30 summers left.
More like Dion stole.
Oh, shit.
I winked at Jacob after I said that, by the way.
I love doing the show.
Did that look cool? Did it look cool when I did it? Yeah, knuckle pound me, dude.
It was cool. It was cool.
You saw it?
I saw it.
Let me do it again.
Perfect.
More like Dion stole, huh?
Oh, shit. It was a perfect, cool.
Damn,
it was
a
a perfect
perfectly
wink.
timed wink is
Yeah.
so cool.
It was sexy. And, my mom just called me. I think I'm in trouble.
Why?
Nah.
She's like, are you snitching on black people again?
These blacks are stealing. Are you making sure it's not happening, Bobby? Back in the day.
You're going to stop them, right?
Yeah,
You'll stop them.
You'll say something, right? Yeah, dude, it was fun. But look, I never talked to him about it. I never said anything about it. It was just weird. It's like, I don't even know you. You watch me do an hour. That bit's there. That's like one of the bits, like as a comic, the comics would be like, I love that bit. You know what I mean? And all of a sudden now it's in your special. Word for word. I got 30 summers left.
Yeah. Just so you know, I spend a lot of time and phone calls and dear friendship with somebody who did that very thing to me. When Josh did the titty fuck the butt cheeks, it was the line that I said at the end of my thing. It's on his Netflix. Twice on Netflix that punchline exists.
He took your bit?
No, not my bit.
You lied.
That's why I was saying, like, the line. That's why I was saying, like, 30 summers. But I mean, like...
Well, 30 summers less, the same concept after. It's like, dude, I don't got time to fuck around type shit. You know what I mean? That's the whole bit. It's like,
titty fuck your butt cheeks is pretty much the concept's right there.
That's pretty much the
end. You know what? The beginning is the end with that line. It's pretty much the line, titty fuck your butt cheeks.
You can't do that in the Tonight Show.
No, and you can't do that on the Tonight Show, which is fair.
Yeah, it was just like, dude, I've had bits stolen from me before, but it was topical shit where it's like, look, you know, I had a bit Osama bin Laden bloopers, like in the cave when he did the cave stuff. I'm like,
I remember that. Would you say that was stolen?
I did.
In stand up.
They did a thing on
Family Guy.
They Lonnie Love did it. A lot.
Oh, really?
A lot of people did.
Oh, well, I know it was a Family Guy.
Yeah, a lot of people
afterwards.
Right, sure.
A Family Guy thing, but
it's topical. I don't fuck with it's out there, so
sure.
I can't fuck with that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But when you're talking like about your life and about your when you do the math on how many real summers you have left, it's like it's like you're talking about your the whole bit is about I don't got time for shitty people in my life. I got 30 summers left.
How old's Dion Cole, Christine?
I bet he's 52.
It's not going to be 30 summers left.
Nope.
52.
There you go.
52. You did a lot of research on this guy.
31 summers left.
Fucking mortal enemy.
His was 31 summers left.
He's 31 summers
Yeah, and he's black. 16 summers left.
16 summers left. Which does circle back to funny.
That's statistics, not me. I'm not being racist.
Yeah, but the concept of how many summers, even choosing summers. Like if he said Christmas is left.
So you could have chose birthdays.
Yeah.
You could have switched it up. It would have never went on my radar. And you're at my show. You watch me do the thing. You're mad at me that you didn't go up.
He was going to allow you to open for him at that night. Yeah, that was going to be a big night for you.
Yeah. It would have been funny just.
You were about to. Suarez actually fucked up. Listen, sure, you got the headline, the punchline in Philadelphia, but you could have opened for Dion Cole from TV's Blackish, and you might know him from The Cabin, the same episode that Anthony Anderson and
that other guy.
Oh, I know.
What's his name?
The fat one with the thing.
Jason.
Fat Jason.
Jason, what's his real last name? Hebowitz?
Dude, that would have been better if someone should edit together that Cabin episode where it looks like they tell me to shut up every time I talk. Shut up! They hated my jokes so much.
Nobody liked you on that show.
No, that's not true. Staff, crew,
yeah,
loved me.
Crew always loves.
Crew
loves us.
Would have loved to use. No, I'm telling you, they were dying. The stuff I was saying, they were all in on. It's Tom Sick and Matt Vaughn. It's my dudes. Eric Abrams. They were all in on it. They were just like the reactions weren't going great from the crew. And then it just started it just went down and down from there. And everything they had us do, I knew it was going to be another thing that wasn't going to work out good for me. They go, guys, now just beers sitting around the fire shooting the shit. I go, I don't know these people well.
It's such a stupid thing to do, to put you with those two guys.
I was last minute replacement for sure.
For who?
Somebody black, I'm guessing. I'm guessing Bert was going to be the one white guy with everything being black besides him.
And they just saw your outfits from the 90s and they're like, he can do it.
Yeah. This guy was on P. Diddy's Bad Boys of Comedy.
Dude, he's got FUBU somewhere.
Damn, I wish P. Diddy tried to invite me to a party or molest me. He did rub my shoulders, though.
He was your manager for 2 years.
He was also my manager for 3 years.
Yeah.
You almost went to P. Diddy camp.
I almost had to go to Flavor Camp.
Flavor Camp.
They call it that because for the rest of your life, your mouth is salty from all the load you got to swallow.
It'd be funny if they just kicked you out second day of camp.
Yeah.
Just on a bus.
This kid's too into it. He said, "Why do one?" And then he squeezed his titties together and said, "Throw another hot dog in this bun."
So I'm sad that he's not here. It would have been fun to discuss these topics. Maybe next time he comes on.
He'll be in.
Yeah.
He had a personal thing going today.
It's hard to like. Hey, look. You got to look at the timeline. He might have had that bit. You know, maybe we had the same bit. Who knows?
Damn, what a crazy backpedal you just did. You called him a stinky, thieving piece of shit.
I never said stinky.
Huh?
I never said stinky.
No, I think you said stinky.
I did not say stinky, Jay.
Piece of shit.
I didn't say shit or piece.
Okay.
I never
He's
put
a whole shit.
I didn't say a whole shit. No, Jay.
A whole dookie.
Jay, I did not say
You
dookie.
said it black?
I did not say black.
Guy's a whole
I
doo-doo.
never mentioned his skin color.
He's a doo-doo.
No, I didn't say doo-doo.
Doo-doo skin.
I just said it was wildly inconvenient, and it was
Convenient.
inconvenient
What was inconvenient about it?
that he wanted to go up after me.
Thinking about it, inconvenient. No.
That was inconveniencing me.
No.
I was inconvenienced.
Inappropriate.
I think you mean
Inappropriate.
It was
Insulting.
and it was
Insulting, for
It was
sure.
insulting. It was all the ins. It was all ins. Insulting, inappropriate, inconvenient. It was definitely inconvenient.
Yeah, well, that's it. I remember watching that. Godfrey had that thing happen. Was it a couple years ago? Godfrey's thing with T.I.?
Yeah.
T.I. went on after him. And then Godfrey said the thing about how you don't do that. It's not you don't put somebody on afterwards. But then it's the same thing with the Corey Holcomb thing. He talked to T.I. and he's like, "T.I., my man." And T.I.'s like, "Look, I didn't know that was a big deal, so my bad, man." He's like, "Oh man, it's better than fine."
I wouldn't even have been if he had come to me and said, "Yo, is there any way I can go on after you?" I probably would have said, "Yeah." I probably wouldn't even had a problem with it. The thing that pissed me off is that he got mad at Mike. Don't get mad.
He actually did get mad at Mike.
Don't get mad. He was mad. Everybody was mad at little Mike Suarez, this nervous little chubby Mexican kid who's looking out for me.
Blackish versus Spanish. Huh? Jacob. Blackish versus Spanish.
Yeah.
Do I got to come over there and give you a slap on the arm? Yeah, knuckle me up, dude.
So, you know what I mean? If he had come up to me and said, "Yo, you mind if I head up? I got a couple. I want to work out. I want to just do some time. I'd like to go up after you." I'd be like, "Oh, you can go up before me." "Nah, I'll go up. Okay, cool." I would have brought him up. I would have been like, "Look, we got a special guest. Stop by. He's a writer for this. He does this. He's on that.
I don't really know him that well. I've never seen his stuff.
I don't know him. I'm scared of him. He's got a lot of friends with him.
He's got a pretty great bit about 30 summers left, though. Stay tuned for that, everyone. I'll be...
You know, the shit I did, he does it more. He does a better version of that.
He does it a little bit bigger.
You wouldn't have been all right with that.
I would listen.
You're not familiar with his work. You would have been okay with him.
As a comic and as another headliner jumps in, right? I don't have an ego. I just did what I did. So if he was like, "Yo, you mind if I get up after you?" If he came to me and said, "If you mind, but don't go through Toure. Don't do some, weird. Don't go send Toure to go to the manager to say he wants to go up. Now the manager's in a fucked up spot. Now everybody's uncomfortable in a messed up spot. Then go to Mike and say, 'Yo, Dion wants to go up after Bobby.' Now Mike's like, 'What the fuck is that?'
Yeah.
You put everybody in a weird position. Even the manager's like, 'Look, I don't know.' Because they don't know what to do. They don't want to fuck with Dion Cole, They don't want to fuck with Toure. They don't want to, If you had came to me and said, "Yo, Dion wants to go," even if Toure did it and said, "Dion wants to go up after you to do some time," he's been on the set.
I just feel like if he's asking you that.
He wasn't on the set.
I feel like if they're asking.
Let me finish this thought. He wasn't on the set. He hasn't done comedy in a while. Mm-hmm. He's only in town for a night. If there was a certain thing that you could have just explained to me, I wouldn't have been mad at that. I would have been like, "Yeah, dude, go up after me." I would have given an option.
Sure, but I think in your defense, actually, I'm saying that if...
Oh, you were defending me? I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No, it's all right.
I thought you were actually...
No, I'm saying if it was able to, if they came in, if they were able to ask you if you can go on, you weren't on yet. So I don't understand why that wouldn't just be go on before.
Yeah.
Just go on before you no matter what.
And plus, your audience is there to see you. You're the
if you're headlining a thing, it's weird to ask to go after it. It's a weird thing to ask.
It's uncomfortable for everybody, and then to get mad at it, that's your ego got bruised. So now you're mad, or you know what I mean. And And Mike's all like everybody's like all fucked up about it. So I had a great weekend, and then you added some stink to it. You added stink to my weekend. Now I'm a nice guy, dude. I don't want people to fucking be angry at anybody. I just had a good night, thank you, give him a check. What a great weekend. Now I'm like, Dion's mad. What? Who? What? Where?
You got long time beef, dude.
Well, it's not a.
He stole your joke.
We don't know that yet.
You wouldn't let him on stage.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what happened.
He's a thieving piece of shit.
Didn't happen that way. Didn't come out of my mouth, you Philly rat. I hope they lose tomorrow.
Don't worry.
I just think it's just stupid to do. You could just ask, and I don't give a fuck about that. Go on. Go ahead. First of all, it's all pretty much my fans. So a bunch of Opie and Anthony and YKWd fans are going to get up and go, yeah, we got to go, or we got a babysitter, and just get up and leave.
No, not when that smooth brother starts talking.
You think?
He got that voice. He going to make you want to listen.
He does got a sexy voice.
Hell yeah.
He's a good-looking guy.
Watch how sexy this sounds. 30 summers left.
Let me do it. I got 30 summers left, dude.
Nah. I got 30 of these motherfuckers left.
Yeah.
Thank y'all. That's all. I just throw the concept out.
Yo.
Yo, bitches, stay shopping. That's right, y'all.
Stay
Y'all been amazing.
Yeah.
Y'all been amazing. You white-ass crowd. you white-ass motherfuckers.
You guys ever get chocolate with graham crackers with marshmallows and make them into marshmallows?
Marshmallows. You know you talk that good, baby. Talk to your girl.
Hey.
Dude, sultry, Black Bob. Maybe one of my new favorite characters ever. Food before food, dude. Yo, I'm on my 5th fat.
Yo, man, don't ever Google what you're heavier than. It might be a pool table, motherfucker.
It about to upset your ass.
Yeah.
I weigh more than a dorm fridge. That shit stay hurt.
Yo, I'm fatter than the thing that made me fat, motherfucker.
Motherfucker. I weigh more than pork.
Yeah. So there you go. That's what I wanted to talk to Touré about.
Your Touré beefs?
Because I love Touré, but I would love to just have him explain some that night, especially like what I don't know. I still because I went up to Dion right away because you know me. I'm not afraid of confrontation. I'd rather get it over with.
Sure.
I don't want to go hide. I want to go right up to you. What's up, dude? And I went right up to him. He was wearing a poncho, so he looked like a fucking sexy Western like gunslinger. It really freaked me out. I lost a lot of my confidence when I walked up and he had a Gucci poncho on. I was like, that's so nice.
Me and Touré, when he comes in, though, we'll have to tell the story too. Me and Touré had a thing where he was taking responsibility from himself away. They actually ended up not taking me in for that, but it assured my trust before I smoked weed. I didn't smoke weed at all at this point.
When?
And like when I was 19 or 20.
Really?
And two, I didn't start smoking weed till like my 20s.
I didn't know that. I thought you smoked weed forever.
Mm-mm.
Wow.
No, not like school at all. Wish I would have. Would have been great. But I probably would have fucked up pretty bad. But but Touré left. I used to let him smoke in my car because I was afraid to tell him not to.
Such a pussy.
Oh, yeah.
You are really afraid of confrontation.
Dude, we let Tommy Too Smooth rub up on Kurt's girlfriend just so he wouldn't get mad at us.
What?
In a car. I would pick these guys up sometimes to do the Black Comics when I was very young.
Yeah.
I'd pick them up because I had a car, and it's like, I'll drive to New York and we can go do the thing. And they're like, great. And then sometimes they would just show up, like Tommy Too Smooth would show up and be like, this is my cousin Earl, just got out of jail, and my nephew, whatever. And then there's not enough room in the car now. So Kurt Metzger would ride up front with me. His girlfriend would lay across 3 black guys in the back seat, and they would touch up on her butt.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Nothing. I was driving the car.
What is this? Yeah, you put her in the front. You put him in the back.
Well, that was a Kurt and her issue.
Jesus Christ. Jay. Jay.
What were we going to do? We put her in the front and have Kurt lay across 3 black guys in a Honda Accord hatchback? It was a hatchback. This is 3 people sitting in the back of a car that you have to clunk this seat forward to get out of the back. It was crazy what we did.
You tell her it ain't the night. You say you got to stay home. I'm going to drop you off at the bus station. I mean, you don't, I mean, that's crazy. Was she into it?
No.
It wasn't. So you forced her into a sexual assault?
No. That was more of a Kurt and her issue, I feel like.
I mean, Jesus. So you decided, you and Kurt put her in a position to be
I decided nothing. I knew for sure I was driving, and that was locked in stone. Everyone else had to figure out the rest of the seats.
So she was in the back getting groped.
You know, in fairness, it may have been Tommy Too Smooth in the front and Kurt as one of the people in the back. Either way, she was getting her butt touched up on.
That's nuts.
Yeah, no,
and it's on her too. It's on her. She should have been like, "What the fuck?" If Dawn was in the back seat, first of all, she wouldn't get in the back seat. If she was in the back seat getting groped, she would pull the car over. Why? Pull the fucking car. Pull it over. This fucking dickhead's touching my ass. She'd flip out.
Oh, I wouldn't have settled for that.
What?
I'm not going to mix it up with this guy. Cousin Earl just got out of jail, and he didn't seem too freaked out by it.
Why the fuck are you hanging with these people?
It was all we knew. It was like, these were guys who were like they were killing when I'd watch them go on. So I was like enamored with the idea how good they were, and I'm like, I could learn from you, and we'll go do this show where I'm going to get ripped off for money, probably.
And my girl's going to get sexually assaulted in the back seat.
Oh, Kurt's girl. That was more of a Kurt and her problem. I was driving, you see. This is my testimony in court. No. You understand? I was driving.
But you were driving, but you knew about the assault.
No. Afterwards.
And what did you do afterwards about it?
In fairness, afterwards, I mean, it was brought to us with a very, I think that the jail guy kept rubbing my ass or something. You know what I mean? Like, something like that.
Did you have to drive home in the same car with the same people?
Yes.
So you made her do it again?
It must be the case. I'm trying to think of how else that could have went.
Your Honor, I rest my case.
Is it possible that's how it went? She loved it. Is that your case? She loved it?
I mean, if she didn't go, let me get in the front on the way home, then she liked it.
She goes, no, I was fine back there. Let's rearrange. I want my butts near your dicks more.
You guys mind if I take my skirt off and just ride home in my panties? Oh, boy.
Don't hit any bumps.
Please.
I'd hate to have this man in me.
Don't hit any bumps on the way home.
Oh, what is this? The side streets?
Is that a sausage in your pocket, or you just happen to see me?
Yeah, but Touré I let him smoke weed in my car, and he left like the roaches in the ashtray. And I didn't know that when the cop was like, "Can I search your car?"
Oh God.
I was like, "Yeah, go ahead." And then he just pulls those like two roaches out, and I was like, well, I don't even. And I was like, Touré. I thought to myself. And then when I told Touré, his first reaction, he was like, "What's up, man?" He goes, "You don't clean out your cars, shit." And
it's on you.
It was the back ashtray, the back. He goes, "Yeah, it's on you. I mean, you don't clean the things out and whatever." Blah. I'm like, no. I also don't smoke pot or weed, so I'm like, this is like, it's your weed. You know what I mean? He's like, oh. And then finally, I think like, we told it on stage together, like at the Laugh House one night, and it was like, "Am I right?" And the crowd was like, "No,
you're not right."
And he was like, "All right, then. Well, I'm sorry, then, man."
Jesus Christ!
But because it was a real sticking point. It wasn't like a long-term fight of any kind. It was just a sticking point where he's like, "I don't see why." Because by the way, in fairness, I ended up getting arrested for that night. Me, Kurt, and his girlfriend for mine. Kurt was jumping a turnstile. His girlfriend was something. No, she didn't have a ticket. Kurt was jumping a turnstile. Mine was.
You weren't jumping a turnstile. Sorry, I'm sorry.
I didn't take the train at that point.
You were rolling over a turnstile.
I was crawling under it, but I got stuck still.
You were mushing through a turnstile.
No, mine was. There was a mom and pop video store named Wow Video, in a little strip mall by my house, and as soon as I turned 18. I went in there, and I guess it wasn't when I turned 18. I must have been 19 at this point because I was friends with Kurt. So 19 or 20, I'd gone to this place, and you could rent porn from there. Good porn section because it was a mom and pop place.
Back room.
Little
western door.
Yes. Oof. It was great. And I would go rent a lot of porn. And then one point, I just like rented porns and like never took them back. Or I took them back when the fees were owed, and I was like, yeah, I'll get you next time when I come in. And it was like, that's never being paid. Whatever that could have been. $40 maybe, we'll say, at the time. But one, I didn't have $40. And too, I was just like, just walk away from that. I go, I'll just never go into that place again. It's
Yeah,
fine.
just go to the next one.
Yeah, it's fine.
No, they had a database of pieces of shit back then.
Move it. Well, the person who owned this one is a very litigious guy.
Good word.
And they told me this when I went, eventually had to go to court, because what I was arrested for that night was a bench warrant, because I didn't know that I was like, he was like suing, whatever. He was like taking me to small claims court.
Wow.
In the thing. So I didn't know idea. When they told me there was a warrant out for my arrest, I was like and it was like for unpaid porn movie returns. Is pretty fucking hilarious.
That's fucked up. You got arrested for unpaid porn.
No, I got arrested technically for not showing up to court.
Right.
It was a bench warrant. But I didn't know I had to go to court. I was never looking for mail that would say I have to go to court for I was like, a court? Like, why would I be in court? I'm like a kid. And yeah, it was pretty wild. But then they told me when I went to court ultimately, and the guy just like dropped it and whatever. It was not a big deal at all. But like spending those couple hours like in the clink was pretty goddamn funny. And the people at the court were like, oh, he's here every week on like Tuesdays or whatever it was. He's there like every week. That's when they do all his like.
Oh, he just
does that
every week.
Yep, he just gets his money.
Yeah,
he makes sure he gets his money. Everybody went in there with like, this is the time of like booming. Why would you go to this place if not for porn? It's Blockbusters on every fucking corner. Right. We had West Coast Video. There's all these different stores, like the main big ones that rent movies. No one's going to this mom and pop shop except to steal their pornography. And this guy was like, oh, I'm going to get you motherfuckers.
Dude, I miss video stores. I used to love having movie night. You had to go to the video store. You had to hunt down. You go down that way. I'll go this way.
Too many
and
options
you come back
now.
with 3, and then you pick a couple, and then you go back to the house. You put them in the VCR.
Too many.
The RCA VCR.
VCR.
And then you hit. Oh god, it was a great fucking night. Then you had to go back the next night. It was packed with people standing in front of a new release.
Yeah, how about the new release that was like you got excited because as soon as I'd know somebody who worked at one, I'd be like, dude, tell me if Patch Adams comes back in.
Yeah. Do you have Dion?
Yeah, it's right here.
All right, let's hear this. Let's see if it's. I could be wrong.
You got 30 summers left.
They know it's a signature bit.
It's a big bit. I mean, listen to that laugh. Big J is going to be this weekend.
Looking to stay home, guys. If you can get those tickets returned by tomorrow's end of what do you say? End of work day. End of business
By
day.
divine right, in a
Day.
perfect
DOD.
way, Jay will sell out all his tickets this weekend. Manifesting.
Talking to you, Mother God.
Talking to you, Mother Manifester.
She.
This week, well, let's not get carried away.
Get you some vital silver.
He's only there Friday and Saturday night, so if you want to get those tickets, you better get them now because they're going to be gone because we just manifested. Not. We're manifesting in the studio right now.
Manifesting as we speak.
I'm going to be in Boston this week. Go to bigjcomedy.com for all your tickets. I'm going to be in Laugh Boston this weekend. The first show is sold out. Thank
Bobby
you.
doesn't trust me to give his credits. I'm like, come to Boston or don't, man. Who gives a fuck anymore?
Yeah, exactly.
It's all so stupid.
You're too depressed to give my credits right now. Go to punchup.live right now and get your tickets for me. Punchup.live/Robert Kelly.